So yeah, I'm gonna check out my boy Captain Skyhawk. He recently reviewed Final Fantasy 16, a game that I love very much and consider I consider it to be one of the best Final Fantasy games of all time. But let's see it. By the way, if you haven't already, please go subscribe to my boy Captain Skyhawk. Please go subscribe to him. He's already up there. He's almost close to 2,500 subscribers, guys. Please support him. He's my boy and everything. He makes great content. He's an excellent streamer, too. Excellent streamer.
Final Fantasy XVI marks a daring evolution for Square Enix's legendary franchise, blending the series' signature fantasy grandeur with intense action-oriented gameplay. Developed by a team led by Naoki Yoshida, this latest entry shifts gears while maintaining the core essence of what makes Final Fantasy special. Compelling characters, a richly crafted world, and an unforgettable story. I played this on the PS5 and finished in 32.5 hours.
32? Damn, you finished it quicker than me.
Land of Valisthea, Final Fantasy XVI immerses players in a world shaped by towering mother crystals and ancient icons, aka summons. The story revolves around Clive Rossfield, a brooding yet noble protagonist whose journey spans decades. Driven by a mix of vengeance, duty, and personal growth, Clive's story is filled with twists, heartbreak, and moments of triumph that make him one of the best protagonists in the series. Valisthea.
Amen! 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 Already, we're not even 1 minute in this video, and he already said the one thing that I've been trying to tell everybody. Clive Rossfield is literally one of the greatest Final Fantasy protagonists of all time. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I love this character. He's one of the best. I'll put him up there with Noctis, Clive. I'm not Clive. Cloud. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Cloud. Zidane. Even the Warrior of Light, Titus, Tara Branford. He's definitely up there. He's definitely up there with the legendaries.
The series. Valisthea is a complex political landscape of warring kingdoms and societal tensions that mirror real-world issues. The narrative explores heavy themes like oppression and slavery, the cost of ambition, and the sacrifices demanded by power. Unlike earlier entries, FF16 leans into a darker, more mature tone with moments of shocking brutality and deeply emotional storytelling. The writing and voice acting are top tier. The English cast, led by Ben Starr as Clive, delivers heartfelt performances that make every interaction feel authentic.
I will say this. I'm sorry if I keep pausing it. I just need to say this. Like, what Skyhawk said here is right. Ben Starr is amazing as Clive. He's not exactly the most prolific voice actor. He's definitely a more recent actor. But his performance as Clive was so compelling that he actually got nominated multiple times for his performance. I can't remember if he won an award for his performance as Clive, but he was nominated for best performance in a video game multiple times. His performance as Clive is easily one of the best of all time, in my opinion.
Look, I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid, but as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace.
Final Fantasy XVI takes a bold step into action RPG territory, trading turn-based mechanics for real-time, almost hack-and-slash-like combat. Players control Clive exclusively, utilizing a blend of melee swordplay and
I love the combat in this game.
The ability to switch between
I absolutely love the combat.
Adds lots of depth and variety, rewarding players who experiment with different playstyles. The icon versus icon fights are jaw-dropping spectacles, blending cinematic flair with engaging QTE mechanics. Each of these clashes feels unique, often shifting gameplay styles to keep you on your toes. Valisthea is one of the most immersive and realistic worlds ever created in the series. Each region feels distinct, from the sun-drenched deserts of Dhalmekia to the lush greenery of Rosaria. While the game's structure is more linear than some previous entries, semi-open zones encourage exploration, offering tons of side quests, hidden treasures, and lore-building opportunities. Visually, Final Fantasy XVI is breathtaking. The game leverages the power of the PlayStation 5 to deliver
best lead performer,
landscapes, intricate character designs,
absolutely
and
deserves it.
Particle effects during in combat. The attention to detail is remarkable, with even the smallest villages teeming with life and personality. The game offers 2 modes, a resolution mode and my preferred choice, performance mode. This is supposed to maintain 60 FPS with only a slight drop in visual fidelity. However, I found that at times, even in performance mode, my game was noticeably dipping below 60 FPS, but the graphics at least remained crisp. Masayoshi Soken's soundtrack is sensational.
Oh, the graphics are crispy.
Pieces that accompany epic battles to haunting melodies that underscore intimate moments, the music elevates every scene.
The game actually uses its own proprietary engine. You know how Final Fantasy Remake and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth both use Unreal Engine 4? This game does not use Unreal Engine at all. It's a completely in-house engine that Square Enix made specifically to this game, which might explain why the game looks as amazing graphically as it does. And it also might explain why it also has a tendency to drop frames every now and again, because it is its own proprietary engine, and it was probably not properly the most optimized by Square. But nonetheless, like, the game still looks pretty. It's easily one of the best looking Final Fantasy games, that's for sure.
Orchestral pieces that accompany epic battles to haunting melodies that underscore intimate moments, the music elevates every scene.
Oh yeah, the music in this game is fantastic. Especially the battle theme.
The sound design complements the visuals
it uses its own
in
engine.
the chaos of battle and
Torgal!
the serenity of quieter moments. Final Fantasy XVI is a bold, ambitious entry that successfully reinvents the...
I'm gonna pause this one more time. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure everyone's like, stop pausing the fucking video. Can I please say this? Sid Ophilis, this guy, one of the best incarnations of Sid in a Final Fantasy game. Easily one of the best Sids ever. It's usually a tradition in Final Fantasy to have a character named Sid. Sid Ophilis, in my opinion, at least in this game, one of the absolute best. I swear to Lord, I love this character so much. There's not...
franchise while respecting its roots. Some may miss the more traditional elements like party control and a wider array of RPG mechanics. However, Square Enix successfully combines breathtaking visuals, exhilarating combat, and a deeply emotional story to create an experience that stands tall among its predecessors and sets a new standard for action RPGs. I score Final Fantasy XVI for the PlayStation 5 a 9 out of 10.
Even if it means the end of me.
I want to do a second run of this game, and this time I'm gonna stream. This time I want to stream it. I want to do a second run, and I want to play the DLC stuff.
These are our terms.
I fucking love this guy. 9 out of 10. I think that's a perfect score, honestly, to give this game. No, this was a great one. This was good. This was pretty good. This one's definitely gonna get a like from me.